Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
But right away, they'll change the look. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. But look at this Steeler defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass,
Here we go.
but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Big 13.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Hardman on a return. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. This one finds Austin out right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a 1st down. A toss, left side, Johnson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 10 more there and another 1st down. After the toss, well executed there to find the space and then eventually get out of bounds after a good game.
And for the toss play to be that successful, you've got to control the edge. And oftentimes if you've got a tight end who can do that, that allows that toss play to get called often during a game.
They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 43 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Richardson off the play fake, eluding the pressure right. But it is caught at the 7. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Matthew Golden, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
They come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there, you don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, You make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Gun. Stop. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You look at this Steeler defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he will take it on for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Richardson looking to throw this. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Get it. Top of the 18. 60.
And Richardson back to throw it. Short throw to Smith. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. Fights out the defender. Still going. Inside the 10. And he will take it on in for Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, 57 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And McPherson on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Richardson looking to throw. That's caught. It's Austin left side. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 67 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. A couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Okay, ready?
This is 2nd and 8. They'll send Austin in motion right.
60
Richardson. He finds Austin complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
They went right back to it, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second down and 8.
Ready? Craft all 80. Ready?
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 18. Right here.
Here's Richardson to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. And he is not going to get in as the big body stopped him at the 1. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. In motion right is Austin. Richardson now on 3rd and goal. Now a screen set up for Johnson. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Boswell's kick is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Looking deep here for Chase. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime, Blake. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good. Cincinnati Bengals.
Now Burrow. That's caught. Andre Yoshibas. He's into space, pass for 25. He's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
11.
It's a gain of 52 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. A final shot before the half. Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change.
It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, 75 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Boswell good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the screen there at second down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Well, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Again, it's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 25 yards that time.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. P-Run is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Once more, P-Run. And this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown, Bengals. To a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And, partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the third quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. And going ahead and scoring here, extra point away from tying things up. That's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Let's go. 970,
Now it's Richardson. Completes it to Austin. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Richardson going to change the play here. Now Richardson from the gun, he'll throw. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Tight, 19 tight. Here we go. 19 light.
Now Richardson. They'll roll him out right. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. Richardson out of the shotgun. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So the completion gets him just a yard. 3rd and 7 now.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Richardson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped in his tracks and given a loss on that play by Patrick Queen. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Now he's loose at the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And down he goes. They sack it back right around the 41-yard line. Alex Highsmith. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Burrow looking to pass. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
12.
Here's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
Richardson looking to throw this. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's got this down to the 35. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From the shotgun, Richardson steps away to his left. Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll get about 5 here, so take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Second and 5. Slot man moves right. Richardson looking to throw. That's going to be caught. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Now first and goal. Johnson is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here now, second and goal. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. Now the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And that flag accepted.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here's second down.
Here we go.
Burrow rolling to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
11. Here we go.
Throwing, Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. This is 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Get it? Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Richardson to throw it. A quick throw there is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here's Richardson. And he can't get it thrown away. He's taken down. Shamar Stewart in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Richardson. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down. You've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gets your gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense, say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Hey, can.
To throw, Burrow. That's to his tight end,
It drives some people crazy to see their shirt goes underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
3rd and 2.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Ready?
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Ready?
Now Burrow. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
Here we go. 11. Ready?
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And The 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Richardson. To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Richardson. He's got Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The towels are waving. Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. One last shot for Richardson. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Cincinnati, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2 and 4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.